Hello, hello everyone. This is Jeanette, your lovely oracle from Innerson Alchemy, and I'm here to give you the tarot forecast for the month of December. This is for the sign of Pisces. So, those of you who have a Pisces rising sign, sun sign, moon sign, or north node sign, this is going to be for you. Okay. I recommend watching the rising sign energy first because I think that that's going to give you the most accurate portrayal of what you most likely will experience in the month ahead. The sun sign can give you some strategy to handle the opportunities or obstacles. Moon sign is going to show you more like what you're feeling and also the subconscious patterns that may be going on. And then finally, the north node is going to show you more what the soul is paying attention to for its ascension and evolution process. So let's get into it. Your overall energy for the month, I absolutely love for you, Pisces. You have the manifesting card. This is the card of literally being in that place in your life where everything is coming together and you're getting everything that you want. So, the money, relationships or dating or career stuff and just feeling good and really feeling like you have accomplished something, like you having this card, especially at the end of the month, at the end of the year, excuse me, means that like the payoff of the hard work that you put in for the year is showing. The return on the investment for what you have sown is revealing itself. You are reaping what you sow, and it's a magnificent. I think you're going to feel amazing, and it's still only going to be up from here. So kudos to you. Now, for those of you who are in committed romantic partnerships, there may be some talk about having a more formal commitment. So possibly talking about marriage, whether to get into marriage. And that's on the positive side. On the negative side, you guys might also be talking about marriage counseling, potentially separation or divorce. But it's more, it's really some kind of conversation about the dynamics or the agreements or the institutions that you're a part of. So whether it's, if you guys are not married and you're just in a committed partnership, you might be having a lot of discussions this month about what that really looks like, what might need to shift, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so I think, with your energy, you'll be able to navigate that nicely. But, it doesn't necessarily feel all that romantic for those who are in committed partnerships. Now, for those of you who are single and looking, that has probably been tiresome. You might just kind of be over it and not really want to be focusing on anyone else. Just because, having this card, while it is amazing, it also takes a lot of work and you might really be needing to kind of like replenish. And you might also just be happy being on your own. And that's fine. Like you do what you need to do. For those of you who are really wanting to meet somebody, you have to get out of your shell. You can't have defenses up. You can't be in hermit mode like you like to be. You have to get out and about, okay? And drop the defenses, be open. Just because something didn't work out in the past does not mean it won't work out in the future with somebody new, okay? Everybody brings to the table their own experiences, their own positive qualities, their own negative qualities. So you need to give enough time to actually see what's there. Just because you are a highly intuitive sign, like all the water signs, does not mean you know everything. Okay? You may think you know, or you may feel that you know how someone's going to respond or feel or what have you, but you don't know. So don't think for people, don't speak for people, don't assume they're going to show up in a certain way. That's a message for somebody. Because that really just came in. Okay, so money. It looks like, while you definitely are on top of the world, I think there's a message here for, or you feel like you're on the top of the world. I think there's a message of, if you are making a lot of money, bank the money. don't spend a lot of it. You want to conserve it because you will want to use it to invest for later. So now is not the time to splurge. If things have not been showing up that great for you in terms of your finances, this is just saying, confirmation to not overdo it, like continue to conserve your resources. You will be maintained and sustained during this time, but you might not see too much growth, and that's okay. It will shift. It is purposeful. For those people who that relates to. And then, in terms of what may be coming down the road, things definitely will shift. You'll either see the opportunity that you want to invest more money in, or, if you've been looking for new work or other opportunities to make money, that will come in. So in the meantime, whether it's a positive or a negative experience of the money not changing too much, they are going to shift quite dramatically. Soon enough. So yeah, just hold on. And then for a career, interesting energy here. There's definitely some transformation happening, where it might be a situation where the old way that you've had of working and showing up for yourself, if you are in business for yourself, or for someone else, if you work for another person, may really be shifting. It may be changing in a lot of ways this month. It also could mean as well too that you are in your mind going to make the choice to leave where you are. Like maybe this is your last month. Maybe you already gave your notice and the end of the month is going to be the end for you and you're going to be done. Maybe it's a situation where you haven't given notice yet, but you are going to. Maybe it's a situation where the business itself that you may be working for, the company itself may be going through some rapid changes. But whatever it is, once we get past this month, things aren't really going to be the same. So I think in terms of especially the finances, again, whether it's a positive thing where you're making a lot of money or you have just enough to handle your responsibilities, you need to be prepared for the shifts that are coming, because it's going to be, I think, starting a new cycle of abundance and growth. All right, so let's get into messages for the beginning, middle, and end of the month. Okay, so beginning of the month, we have 8 of Wands. So lots of opportunity, lots of work as well too. But it's a feel-good energy, which is nice. Middle of the month, 4 of Wands. So this is much more manageable. Things kind of calm down by mid-month and you are sitting pretty, still feeling good. So both of these energies are really, really positive. And it's a lot of energy that you have as well too, which is nice because, once we get into this fall, winter time, it can be hard to have that get up and go, but I don't think that's going to be an issue for you. And look at this. Queen of Wands. You're the 3rd sign that's had Queen of Wands show up. There might be more, but I know Sagittarius and Capricorn had this. So this is the end. So you and your power. So you have all Wands cards. Yeah, you're on fire, literally and figuratively. Now, interestingly enough, this message was sent from the Devil card. So the Devil card, given how positive all this energy is, I would say this is actually about you feeling like you have power and authority now, and you are creating your legacy, and you are thinking about what you want to build for yourself for the next 30 or so plus years ahead, and that's amazing. So kudos to you. And then let's get final messages, or closing guidance, I should say. Closing guidance is the 5 of Wands. And I think it was either Capricorn or Aquarius that had one of their messages sent by this energy. And this talks about, and I think this is relating to career stuff as well too. it's going to be time to either step out on your own soon. If you're working for somebody, or create more distinction for yourself and not be afraid to stand out from the crowd. I think it was actually Aquarius that got this card. And that message was sent from the King of Earth, which is again about that person who is in power and who is creating legacy for the future. And especially as it relates to money and finances and career. So yeah, good on you. Both you and Aquarius had some really nice energy. If you would like to book a session with me, you can do so by going to my website, andersonalchemy.com. I do tarot, astrology, energy healing, and spiritual life coaching. There's also information on the home page regarding the Lightworker Academy. If you're interested in applying, the information to do so is on the home page. Also, if you're not already following me, you can find me on Instagram at Inner Sun Alchemy. I do weekly astrology and weekly Lightworker forecasts. I hope you have an amazing end of the year, Pisces. Congratulations on all of your hard work, all the returns on your investments in self, and I will see you soon. Bye.